Wayne like shows his tushy to the camera and
You see their underwear, and it's like all polka dots and everything.
it's the hearts.
It's little suns.
Hearts. Oh my god.
Sons. As you're leaving, Bergie says, I like your plan better. It's safer this way.
It's gonna be rough all around, Briggy. Just make sure that execute on it well. Don't let it be in vain.
The important parts are covered. That's what matters.
Oni says that he saw the child being spawned. Make sure that you account for that in your fight.
Got it?
Go to Erica. I forget, was it shared that there's a whole monster potion being worked on?
Yes.
That would have been mentioned, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
'cause he brought it up with
headway. Duck. On that toxin, potion, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, you bet it is. She pulls it out, and it has this neon green glow to it.
Okay.
I would imagine anything that's even slightly vulnerable would be, fairly screwed if they got even touched by it.
Let's hope. And do you think I'll still work on him for more than mere seconds?
That is a much tougher ask. But I was thinking about this. Getting the data I gathered from Bradford, what we know is that his vessel shrugs off things, correct?
Yeah. That's
But that's his
understandable.
vessel. What about his other form?
You're talking about his woven form?
Precisely. If we catch him in that giant wolf form, it's unlikely he'll have the same defense.
He might have even more.
He might, but we know otherwise is bad.
What about when his folkloric weakness hits? He should be susceptible to that. Gestures that neon concoction. Should be more susceptible to that, no?
She looks down. Shit, I didn't think about
Clint
that.
gets a shitty grin underneath his visor. What? Doc, you're losing your touch.
I don't consider esotericism within my calculations.
He'll like
Captain.
sidle next to her. No, it's quite alright. It's good to miss something every now and again. That's why you're friends for. Right? Oh,
She
Elbar.
squints.
Just kidding, Doc. But that does give me a bit more hope that your little concoction will work with more than just 6 seconds.
Definitely possible. Likely. But even 6 seconds with enough firepower at him could be game-changing. Yes, but don't forget it is at S-Class. It's likely there are very few things we do know. I
But
guess we'll find out. Or rather, you'll find out and report back to me.
That I will. He holds out his hand. Mind if I get that?
Who's it going to be distributed?
I'm thinking either Castor or Leona.
Give Castor my regard.
Insight check. Erica is probably the most clinical, callous, and cold person at least amongst them in this room, but she's still not willing to give it to Leona. Why is that? Spite?
Roll it.
Hello.
She's not a particularly hard book to read, especially knowing her as well as you. I'd even argue you get advantage.
You?
Oh.
That's so much worse. That's so much worse.
So anyways.
Oh my god. That's whatever.
I mean, the other one was an 18, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny.
18 versus 6.
Oh, man. Part of her would rather watch the ship burn than give the sails to someone she hates to get the glory.
Ooh.
So she really does hate Leona. I'm just gonna roll a deception to play off that. Yep. Okay. I'll be sure to. He's still got that sheath we gave him back from the very first ritual. One that makes his blade sharper.
Right. Ideal candidate.
If we're lucky, we'll turn his blade into a scalpel. All the better to deliver this with. Tucks away. They're just gonna wait for him to show up. And, Dal, you need me to say it, but good work, Doc.
The only kind I know.
Okay, Doc.
Okay.
Okay, Erica. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
It does.
Okay, coconut.
That one surprisingly does roll off better.
You're not fooling anyone. I see the way you brush your hair now.
I see the way you shine your hair.
You've changed the part, but not the cut.
Jesus, right.
Ron takes off his bandages, has the most luxurious mane.
We can't see.
This is volume.
I have a lion's mane.
This is volume.
Hey, Bradford, quick question. Need to talk to you real quick. Come on, let's go.
Oh no.
Why do you
no.
keep dragging me into your shit?
Oh no. You dragging you into shit?
Don't worry about that.
I mean, you can come too, little bro.
Catch you later, Doc. Alright, how bad is it?
It's not bad, but let me just lay it out to you like that.
Bro, I turned on yo. Oh, I feel shenanigans happening by me.
Oh shit, okay. Alright, stop looming.
He can only loom, it's his thing. I knew it.
If you scoot forward, he scoots a little bit. So, like, personal space just is, like, not really a cultural thing in Shamash. That's what I'm picking up?
It is.
It's not a Shamashi thing, it's an Eastwatch thing.
Yeah.
Throw an arm over his shoulder.
Fucking Eastwatch.
What's up?
We might be insane, but we're
What's up, big bro?
So, listen. If things go bad,
Mm-hmm.
let me handle Rigaud.
By yourself.
Yeah. If need be.
You okay, bro?
Inside
You have a
check.
suicide note tucked away somewhere here?
Shoo, you know how many people would miss me?
Legion. And not the Legion coming up.
Which is why he's
Hey,
asking.
They might.
But seriously, why?
Because if push comes to shove, I can handle it.
Trying to think back, when Regana did show up, Lucky didn't fight Regana, he was just stuck with the wolf, right? The pup?
Correct.
What makes you so
As a
sure?
matter of fact, when Regardner showed up, he put in the call to get Rohan there.
Mhm.
Alright. keep this between us. When we were back at the God's Eye, I talked to the white man.
Yeah, I remember you disappearing. Literally.
You're saying something about being a solution to a problem.
Right. Well, we got a big problem coming up. Yeah, we can all agree.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But we got a big problem now, too. And if I look at the numbers, we're like a third of the Watch's forces, minimum.
About?
Right. So losing that many people would be devastating for Alvasaur. It can't happen, okay?
Okay.
Captain Corvallis is the trump card, but he can't be everywhere. We're talking thousands of soldiers that are going to be more at risk because we didn't have our reinforcements.
So what? You're trying to pull the same card that the last Blood Knight pulled, that Maggie pulled? Sacrifice a veteran?
Not sacrifice. Ah, shit, there's no good way to say this. I'm the blade of the Sangelia.
That's why they disappeared of you. Insight check.
Oh,
Roll it.
Insight.
Dang.
Out of-
Dave.
I also want an insight.
Nah, I ain't holding that. I ain't holding that. I'm using my divine inspiration and busting out a bark. I ain't holding that.
Would you allow me to roll religion?
Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
Absolutely, with
It got
advantage.
worse.
Thank you.
31, which I know Lucky could beat if he rolls a good enough deception.
Oh my god, I'm using my ring.
Brother, what?
Wow.
Well, I was gonna say the good news is you can't possibly get worse, but you literally couldn't.
that's like absurdly bad. Oddly enough, the
God-
guidance is a 4. Which
God reaches down and slaps you in the head.
you don't feel like he's lying.
Does the Blade of the Sangila even affect Morgana if he doesn't have his folkloric weakness active?
Look, I don't know, but it's a trump card.
Duly noted. I'm giving you especially orders. If it comes to that, you do not get to make that call unilaterally. Do you understand me, Reeve?
Shit.
Lucky. It's me you're talking to here. You and I are cut from a similar cloth. Looks at builds. I get what it means to sacrifice. I get what it means to chase her glory. I get it. I'm just asking you not to make that decision lightly and by yourself.
Okay, I hear you. But hear me. I've seen the highest mountains. I've seen the deepest oceans. I've seen the way the light shines across the Chrysantine. I've walked through the cities. I've seen the neon lights. I've experienced the world in so many different colors that not everyone here has. Look, there's a lot of people here still searching. Dude, I've done it all.
You'd be surprised still, Lucky.
Look, I make peace with that I don't make it to the end of it. And that's okay.
We're already dead, Lucky. We're watchmen. That's what the graves are for. You ain't the only one making sacrifices. We'll see if this specific sacrifice is necessary. Okay?
You just you see him wipe from under his mask. Oh shit, man, you got me crying in the club. Ooh.
Is that like a
Shakes
Joe
his
Choi
collar
Club?
out.
If it's necessary, we'll do it. But only if. Same as I told Channing, we're not sacrificing Brigganstown unless it's necessary. And I made that call about an hour ago, and we immediately turned head on that, so you never know.
No matter how much he wishes he could be, Regalden will not be our end. You will be
Right.
there for Alvasora, brother. We will see to that. And so
Hey.
will you.
And then you can die in a blaze of glory against way cooler targets.
Look, all I'm saying is we talked about needing Alfinia's light, right?
Right?
I have it.
We also had 2 Sisters of Light join the operation.
Yeah, part B. We need to utilize them to the best of our ability.
And we can't make that determination until we make contact with one of them. No plans for vice first contact. We'll have to make game time decisions then and there. But until then and there, don't kill yourself. Or plan on it.
Commander Shepard.
Commander Shepard. Okay?
Yeah. Keep it in your back pocket.
I'll keep an ace up my sleeve. Pat him on the shoulder.
And we won't tell anyone that you were crying in the club.
True, I deny it.
Does Oni know?
That he cried.
Remember back at the God's Eye when he said he didn't see a future?
Yeah.
It wasn't his he was seeing.
He was looking at yours. And you've already signed your death warrant.
Yeah, something like that.
Well,
Anyways,
hey, at the very least, before you go doing stupid shit, you can get that rematch against Kid and Cade. Assuming you live.
oh man, he just pops up back again. They ain't gonna know what hit him. We've been training.
Uh-huh. And so have they. You saw the time they had on their side.
I ain't sweating nothing, bro. I ain't sweating nothing.
Okay. Whatever, Lucky. Whatever.
As he goes to walk away, you just hear him whisper, "But take good care of Roland."
No.
Just gone back and just comments like, why the hell was he only going to tell me that?
Don't know. And then he was going to tell you a different secret, and he just lied to us right now to save face. I can see him doing that.
The only one that I know of is not nearly as traumatic as what he said, so.
Okay, what is it?
Do you think he thought of the looting the graves thing just off the cuff when he was talking to Matthias?
Ah! Well, Matthias is okay if it's a no harm, no foul.
I was gonna check, but then he popped in and it's like, oh, it worked out. Okay, fine.
Oh no, he's coming back from his...
Yo, that buddy girl's insane!
You see, like, deep circles under his eyes.
It's been 20 minutes.
Hey, sorry.
What the...
Walking. Do
What the fuck happened to you?
you know any, like, normal children of Rauna?
Matthias is a child of fun, I know. He seems pretty normal. Peregrine's a bit flighty, no pun intended, but seems pretty normal.
Is Jax trying to,
look
like,
just
bond?
at him up and down. You're pretty normal.
He's trying to look for a fucking.
He's trying to look for a friend! Can he talk to
Yeah.
the big gorilla man? He talked to the rabbit.
You
pretty
mean
normal.
that, though? I am.
Compared to the other psychos in our just as we did him Brefford, our Crimson class, yes, you definitely are.
You've definitely grown to be much more
We
stable.
have
When you were younger, you
Erica
were
and
wild.
Lucian.
Hey, she's gotten better.
By the light, I needed to hear that more than I knew.
What are you looking for?
A friend?
I don't know many children of Frauno. I met Hamilcar and Gregor, but it seems like everyone I know is different.
I mean, it's probably based on which animal you embody, no? Teal is pretty broad-shouldered and quiet. Makes sense. Jillian looks like she's on drugs all the time. Fits for the rabbit stuff, or hair stuff, whatever the fuck it is. Try talking to Peregrine and Matthias.
You should have spoken to Michael or Vorthos before we all moved out.
Wait, Michael?
Nah, you're Michael there. Eastwatch Michael.
Obviously.
Yeah. Right. Surprised you don't call him Mike. Shit, I didn't
What?
know that.
The first
I guess he wasn't in any... Yeah, because they were stuck dealing with the Ravagers, so he wouldn't have ever seen
Yeah, exactly.
Michael pop off. Quinn says that. Quinn says that.
Yeah, I guess Vorthos is pretty cool.
the coolest.
Yeah, see, it's not like every other child of Frauno is insane. You just happen to keep coming across the weird ones.
Red Fox is pretty crazy, though.
Oh, no, that's...
I didn't even.
But never on the board. Never a possibility.
Clint opens his mouth to say something, like he has a motion to say something, and then just stops himself, like, never mind.
Please speak
Puts his
freely.
finger up, puts it down.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Not interrupting anything, Jax. Happy to say for you to check in.
A thought. What do you, give our chances of success here are?
100%.
The better question is, who walks out of it kind of thing.
Okay.
Which if Clint has his way with it, it'll be everyone.
The sun is going to be a big problem on top of the bats, but we'll have to figure that out later. Out of game, with the description Rena/Augustus gave, I'm very, very, very afraid that sun hits you with sickening radiance. And if that's the case, it doesn't matter how much HP you got. You hit 6 exhaustion, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right, 'cause they-
Ooh.
Because,
Clint,
like-
are you telling the truth? With a 7? What does a 7 tell me?
I think his modifier for deception just beats that.
Yeah, let me. Okay.
The man never had a
How
chance.
does this beat
I mean,
it?
but here's the thing. Clint's not
You beat it with a non-D20.
Clint's not lying, so it's not even a deception. Like Clint is very much like we will win no matter the cost. But yeah, the big question is
The
what's
cost.
the cost? But yeah, Clint is confident that the operation will be successful.
100%.
A Honda.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bradford,
not
who's much easier to read, is in a similar mindset.
that's good. Sorry, this is the longest time I've spent away from Mule.
He's in good hands, Jax. Hell, he's probably more concerned about you. You're in a lot more danger than him. So focus up, huh? I don't want to imagine Mule crying.
Right. I never got to say this to y'all, but well, thank you for never trying to change it.
Aw.
Mule has his strengths. He's proven that time and time again. I still, to be perfect honest, we have no clue where he gets his materials from, but we've seen him build a fort in 30 minutes. He has his strengths. We don't ding Mule for his strengths no more than we would ding Erica for always sticking in the back and making toxins, Rocket making tools for us. Everyone does their part.
There's nothing
Maybe.
to change.
Exactly.
He just chuckles at last. Who would have thought the death cult was the only place he could be himself?
You know, you got a lot of outcasts and freaks in the death cult. Takes one to know one, right? So maybe that's why we're more compassionate.
I resent the term death cult.
I do too.
We are more established as a death religion.
Religion.
As a death religion.
Or at least a sect of it.
I mean, it'd be debatable at that point of which.
Overthinking the bit.
Okay.
I still think it's cool.
Actually, let me double check our timeline on this. But you might want to take yourself and some of your friends down the mountainside, cross over the stream, the river we initially crossed. That tower is where your prismatic order was rediscovered. I don't know if we'll do anything, but if we got spare time, I think you won't have an opportunity like this again. Being so close to it. Visit it.
Well, I mean, I suppose if we have to stay on mission, permission to leave the Advon party to Lake Miri.
Permission granted. Whoever you want to take with you, take them. Just be mindful of the mist south of here. It plays tricks on you.
Got it.
Maybe we should ask Jillian.
He pauses for a second.
That was a joke.
No.
No.
He needed a moment to like reboot his brain. It's like,
He's,
oh god, the thought it hurts.
I'm clearing that from my brain.